If you're not using Ironclad for contracts, you could be leaving millions on the table without knowing it. Every contract holds renewal dates, pricing terms, and obligations you can't afford to miss. But good luck finding them when it matters. Ironclad's AI instantly surfaces what matters so you can act before opportunities slip away. That's why they're trusted by OpenAI, L'Oreal, and Salesforce. Find the savings hiding in your contracts at ironcladapp.com/podcast. That's ironcladapp.com/podcast.
Welcome to episode 671 of the 2-Minute Takeaway Podcast. Hi there, I'm Motivational Keynote Speaker Ken Okel. There's a leadership skill. You may not hear it too much, but it's important. It is the ability to say, I was wrong, and leave it at that. Once upon a time, I watched a senior executive confront a decision that hadn't gone as planned. On paper, it made sense, the data supported it, the timing felt right, and no one raised any concerns either. But a few months later, the team was spending more energy working around the decision, doing damage control, than benefiting from it. When everyone got back together, people were expecting explanations, framing, context, all those things saying like, well, it was like an eclipse happened and this is why the decision didn't work. Instead, the leader opened up by saying, I got that one wrong. The shift in the room was immediate. Not because the problem vanished, but because the tension did. The conversation moved away from protecting the past and a bad decision and fixing what mattered. That moment stuck with me because it reveals something many leaders feel but never say out loud. Always needing to be right is tiring. It requires a lot of mental energy. New information may feel like a threat instead of an insight. Over time, leaders end up carrying decisions forward simply because letting go feels uncomfortable. Saying I was wrong, it interrupts that pattern and it lets people know you're human. What surprises many leaders is that this admission usually increases your credibility with your team. The fear is that admitting a mistake can weaken your authority. But in practice, it usually does the opposite. It shows self-awareness, judgment, and perspective. Leadership stops being about being flawless and starts being about being effective. Sometimes your best move is saying, I was wrong. I've got some cool people that I'd like you to meet. Gina the ballerina, Katie the custodian, and 20 push-ups Pat. These are all people who are chapters in my new book, Get Better, Smart Business Advice from Unexpected Mentors. Find out more about this book at Amazon.com, or you can also check it out at my website at kenokel.com. What else can you do there, Ken? Well, you can listen to other episodes of this podcast. You can read some of my articles, and you can watch some video clips from my on-stage presentations. That's all the time we have for now. I'm Ken Okel. Take care and get better.